Roadkill Nights isn't just about burning rubber and racing fuel. It's also a massive car show that attracts hundreds of cars, a lot of them Mopars, and a couple of them are just downright bitchin'. I know you guys are no strangers to coming through Detroit, but I believe this is the first time you've been here. What do you think about the event and just everything that's going on?
Well, by far, this event, we had no idea exactly what to expect. We knew it was going to be at the M-1 Concourse. We knew that that's a racetrack, but had no idea it was going to get this many people, this many cars, and this great of weather and racing on Woodward. Pretty cool.
Well, and the people here have been great. They're super nice. They're like super fans of the automobile. That's the best way I could explain it. I mean, they're all interested. They all are just car lovers, and it's awesome.
Does that serve as inspiration to kind of be in a fertile ground of automotive enthusiasts like Detroit is?
Oh, that's always an inspiration. We live, eat, and breathe, hot rods for a living every single day, and to be able to be around this many big fans. I mean, really, the way I always jokingly look at it is, we could all be here appreciating dental work and talking about it for 2 days straight. That'd be pretty damn boring, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
No.
Well, I mean, it's not only the sights, but it's the sounds and it's the smells, right? I mean, if this stuff's in your veins, you feel it pulsing if you're at this event, don't you?
Totally. Like I said, and they have everything here for everyone. You know what I'm saying? They have the skid pad, they have the drag racing on women. They closed Woodward down, and they're drag racing out there. I mean, it's amazing. And we got a chance to walk out there earlier, and it was actually sprayed down with VRT. Like our feet were sticking down. So they've sprayed down Woodward to run these cars. I mean, this event is awesome.
Are you guys out there later? Are you driving behind?
We are going to be out there, and so this year is a little bit, I think, different from what they've done in the past, as I understand it. Is I've been actually partnered up with Bill Carlton from Texas Metal, and Kevin was teamed up with Matt from over in Adam Carolla's blog neighborhood, and so we get one shot at it. If we don't win that, we don't get a second run. So I guess Bill and I are just going to rock, paper, scissors, find out who's driving first. Hopefully we get to the second round, and then we'll just kind of play it from there.
Is there a running wager between you two of who finishes better today?
No, we didn't even bother wasting any of his money.
I'll probably win. Yeah.
Hey, I'm the one that tells the jokes.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
You guys have been so busy today, all of us. You're so gracious with your fans. How do you find the time to build cars?
Kevin left a list with the guys. Somebody has to build the cars, and somebody has to go out and have the fun. And I guess.
Hey.
Sorry.
This is all work.
It's so hot out here, and I haven't washed my hands all day, and it's terrible.
We haven't eaten in 3 days.
No.
It's horrible.
Nope.
The guys back in the shop do not want to hear any of this.
They probably shouldn't, and they better be at work. They shouldn't hear any of this.
Well, I got to ask you, I'm always fascinated in the opening of your show when you talk about being self-taught, and I understand the concept of self-taught, but what does that mean for you in the concept of all this? Because it kind of blows my mind that self-taught ended up to being this. Well,
really, the self-taught is really just that. I didn't have any money growing up when I was 16 and wanted somebody to chop the top on a Volkswagen. I couldn't afford to pay somebody to do that, so I watched other people in the Volkswagen Club, learned how to keep my car running, learned how to do body work, learned how to do paint. Pretty soon learned how to metal shape and weld, and I just kind of took it on myself because I couldn't afford, anybody to do that. And so fast forward years later, I'd been drawing cars since a little kid, and it just one of those things that just kept snowballing. People wanted me to draw their cars and design and plan their projects, whether it was another shop or the one that I was going to start in my garage, which we did later on. So it's just, it's been a charmed life. I always try and inspire people that you can put your mind to anything, you can pretty much do anything you can imagine. The only person that really can stop you is yourself.
Kevin, you guys have so much fun on the show. You make such great work. What do you think has been the key to that success and those relationships that you guys that comes across on the camera?
Oh, I just think, it's just super genuine. I just think me and Dave just really love the automobile. We just really want to push ourselves to see what we can come up with next, and I think that's just kind of been the driving force through it. And girls, of course.
Yeah, we always say we're doing it for the ladies.
Yeah,
and
right.
Charity's been pretty happy.
Well, if we asked her, would she say the same?
Well, she would probably agree. Yeah, I always say
50-50 shot.
Yeah. Oh no. there's a 67 Chevelle on the other side of the trailer that she better remember if she says no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was an anniversary present I bought a couple of weeks back, unbeknownst to her. We surprised her with it, and she goes, "I knew you were up to something." I said, "Charity, I wasn't up to anything until 10 minutes ago when I bought the car."
So this is brand new. This just is a developing story.
This is a developing story. Yeah, the 67 Chevelle that her and her dad built when she was in high school, I sold 1 year after we met.
Yeah, listen to why.
Well, we couldn't afford the gas. We were sweating a $230 a month payment for our apartment. So we couldn't afford the gas, so I sold it and bought her a 63 Volkswagen Beetle.
Volkswagen.
At the time, it seemed like a really good idea.
They made it past that point.
Oh, no.
That's true love right there.
Yeah.
That is true love.
She's destined for sainthood, isn't she?
Yeah, well, the bug went away and I bought her a Prelude after that, which was a much newer and nicer car, especially for the winter.
This gets worse.
But no, I know.
You
But
never told me this part of the story.
well, we bought a lot of dumb stuff, so I've made up for it 28 years later, and we have intentions of putting that car back under the knife and really make it something special for her. So,
Great.